What if everything you thought you knew about Cuba was a lie? Behind the colorful streets and vintage cars hides a reality they don't want you to see. Banned traditions, forbidden foods, and shocking secrets. Once you learn the truth, there's no going back. Are you ready to see Cuba's dark side? So let's get started. Number 9. Cuba's unlikely use for condoms. In Cuba, condoms have become much more than what they were originally intended for. With decades of U.S. trade sanctions and economic challenges causing shortages of basic goods, Cubans have turned to these affordable items as a creative solution. A pack of 3 for just a penny makes them an accessible resource for a variety of purposes, from birthday party decorations to handy household items. And that's not enough. These elastic wonders go far beyond everyday use. At concerts, baseball games, and birthday parties, they are inflated and tossed around like beach balls for entertainment. Fishermen tie baited hooks to them, using them to catch fish along the shore, while winemakers rely on them to monitor fermentation. In nightclubs, they serve as sneaky vessels for rum, and in salons, they double as hairbands. This ingenious use of condoms highlights Cuba's unyielding creativity and adaptability in the face of scarcity. Number 8. The Coca-Cola ban. Imagine a world where Coca-Cola, the drink that's practically everywhere, doesn't exist. That's the reality for Cuba, a country that hasn't seen an official Coca-Cola bottle since 1962. It all started when Fidel Castro's revolution shook the nation, leading to the Cuban government seizing foreign-owned businesses, including Coca-Cola's operations. As if that wasn't enough, the U.S. imposed a trade embargo, cutting off any chance of the iconic soda returning. Fast forward to today, and Cuba is one of only 2 countries, alongside North Korea, where Coca-Cola can't be found on store shelves. Though it doesn't officially make an appearance, locals sometimes get their hands on the soda through sneaky imports. Still, Cuba has found a way to cope with its Coca-Cola drought, turning to local alternatives like Tropicola to quench its thirst for fizz. What if Coca-Cola returned? It's a mystery that remains unsolved. Number 7. The money dance. Ever seen a dance that celebrates love and gives a couple a boost for their future? In Cuba, the money dance, or baile de la botella, does just that. During the wedding celebration, male guests take turns dancing with the bride, pinning money to her dress as they sway to the music. It's a lively and fun tradition that brings laughter and excitement to the event. But this dance is more than just a party trick. It's a way for guests to show their support and goodwill towards the couple. While the money may be small, its meaning is huge. It's a gesture of communal care, helping the newlyweds start their journey together. Cuba's vibrant culture shines through this joyful moment, making the money dance an unforgettable experience for everyone at the wedding. Number 6. The ban on internet. Cuba's internet journey is a blend of progress and limitations. Introduced in the late 1990s, the internet's growth was hindered by economic struggles, U.S. sanctions, and government concerns over foreign influence. Until 2008, owning a computer was banned, and even today, the government tightly controls all telecommunications. Cubans only access a national intranet, filtering out global websites and keeping online activities under constant surveillance with tools like Avila Link. Despite the tight grip on digital freedom, Cuba has made strides in internet access. In 2019, private Wi-Fi became legal, and mobile internet expanded by 2018. Yet censorship remains a powerful force, with activists and journalists facing targeted cuts to silence dissent. By 2022, 68% of Cubans were online. But the internet still serves as a double-edged sword, empowering some while suppressing others. Number 5. Cash is king. Cuba's cash-based economy can be a shock for those expecting seamless electronic payments. While the government pushes for digital transactions, cash still reigns supreme, largely due to unreliable internet and the lack of card payment terminals. For many local businesses, especially small ones like casas particulares, guest houses, and private restaurants, cash is the easiest way to handle transactions. The reliance on cash isn't just a choice, it's a necessity. ATMs are scarce, often empty, and credit cards from US banks aren't accepted. Tourists are advised to bring euros or US dollars and exchange them at official bureaus like Cadeca, as street exchanges are illegal and punishable by fines or imprisonment. This push toward cashless payments has stirred unease among locals, who worry about losing control over their finances in a fragile economy, highlighting the tension between progress and practicality. Number 4. Strange beliefs that shape daily life. Cuban culture is full of fascinating superstitions, many of which revolve around avoiding bad luck. For example, if a rocking chair swings on its own, it's believed to invite death into the home, so people make sure to keep their chairs still. Similarly, placing a purse on the floor is thought to bring financial misfortune, as it's said to cause money to run away. Another quirky superstition involves seashells. While they're a beautiful beach souvenir, bringing them home is considered bad luck, though no one knows why. Cleaning with hot water is also avoided, as it's believed to bring trouble. Instead, cold water is preferred to neutralize the environment. These superstitions, passed down through generations, blend practicality with mysticism, showing how deeply Cuban traditions and ancestral wisdom shape daily life and offer insight into the country's rich cultural fabric. Number 3. Beef is only for the privileged. For decades, beef in Cuba has been a rare luxury, tightly controlled by the government. The restrictions date back to 1963, when Hurricane Flora devastated 20% of the cattle population. In response, the government declared all cows state property, making it illegal for individuals to slaughter them or sell beef without official approval. Breaking this law could result in severe punishment, including up to 15 years in prison, leading to the dark saying that killing a cow could be punished more harshly than killing a person. With beef becoming increasingly scarce, it turned into a symbol of privilege, something most Cubans could only dream of having. Some resorted to black market dealings or hid calves in barns to avoid detection. While recent agricultural reforms have loosened these restrictions, beef remains a powerful reminder of Cuba's ongoing economic challenges and the ingenuity Cubans have developed to survive in difficult times. Number 2. Christmas without gifts. Christmas in Cuba is all about family and togetherness, rather than the focus on gifts. For nearly 3 decades, Christmas was banned under Fidel Castro's regime, from 1969 until 1998, when it was reinstated after Pope John Paul II's visit. During the ban, Christian families celebrated in secret, cherishing traditions like Noche Buena. Even today, presents take a backseat in Cuban Christmas celebrations, with the real emphasis on sharing a meal and creating memories. In towns like Remedios, Christmas Eve comes alive with Las Parrandas, colorful street parades filled with costumes, music, and fireworks. These vibrant celebrations capture Cuba's unique approach to the holiday, where community and togetherness are the stars of the show. In Cuba, Christmas is less about commercialism and more about connecting with loved ones, making it a heartwarming and joyful celebration. Number 1. Old car fashion. Cuba's streets are a sight to behold, lined with classic cars from the 1950s that have become an inseparable part of its identity. These vintage beauties exist because of the U.S. trade embargo and Fidel Castro's ban on car imports, leaving Cubans with no choice but to keep their old vehicles running. Without access to new cars or spare parts, they turned to sheer ingenuity. Engines swapped for diesel alternatives, broken windshields reshaped from modern glass, and interiors hand-stitched with vintage sewing machines. Today, an estimated 60,000 of these Frankenstein cars still cruise through Cuban cities, blending nostalgia with necessity. What started as an economic struggle has evolved into a cherished tradition, attracting tourists eager to ride in these rolling time capsules. More than just transportation, these cars represent Cuba's resilience, resourcefulness, and ability to adapt against all odds.